listening to these guys talk during the break, I thought I'd pass on one thing. They're all impressed that these kinds of sounds are coming from a high school band. Gerard, you said it strongest, I think, that this is they're playing, the ones that are in our finals are playing above high school level, wouldn't you say?
It's fantastic to hear, and to hear also some smaller communities. South Whidbey, who would have thought that they would have a band of this? It's a small community, not a large school. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's great stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and now we have 4 more to go before you guys go into the back room and pick the winner, which will be announced tomorrow morning on the show at 7:15 in the morning. Is that correct?
Well, we could actually do it later than that if you like.
Well, I was thinking that maybe people would be on their buses on the way to school. Is it up to us?
Yeah, it's up to us.
Okay, we haven't got some official rule that some lawyer...
I think the rules say 8 a.m., but we can change the rules. That's in the rules, too.
Oh, I love that.
Let's not start too much rule changing.
I love changing the rules. We have absolute power.
Well, we could announce it at 7:15, at 8, and at 9:45. I mean, I think you.
All right, we'll announce it tomorrow during the show. We'll start at 7:15. Yes.
By the way, the folks from The Rock will be here at 8:30 tomorrow. I could have them come in sooner if you like.
No, if it's already written at 8, it's going to be 8.
How about fourth place early, then we'll announce third place 4 minutes after that,
Look,
second place 1 minute after that?
After what we went through with the online voting...
How about we just let people vote instead? Would that be?
That'd be great. Okay, we have the final four bands to listen to. All of our judges have been taking notes, and each judge will pick their top 3, and then they will confer and see where they are and award the $10,000 prize for first place, the $5,000 prize for second. Third place is $2,000 worth of Ludwig drums from Donn Bennett Drum Studio, and the fourth is a $500. And it could be a $500 cash, I understand, or a gift certificate if you want to go have a pizza party at the Rock Wood-Fired Pizza. And again, if you get a chance in the next couple days to stop in to one of the Rock Wood-Fired Pizza locations, say thanks to them for being great business leaders in the community. The Rock Wood-Fired Pizza. Make sure you speak to the manager and tell him that you really appreciate what they've done. All right. Next up, Decatur High School. Or 624, the Chicago tune. Don Bennett nodding his head, giving it the drummer's timing beat of approval. You like the percussion there?
The whole band. That was great.
Okay.
Actually, that was a song we played in high school a long, long time ago. But yeah, it's great.
And Brad from UW.
Yeah, they get an A for tune selection. I love the Chicago chart. I think it's...
Who else is left, Eric?
We have Meadowdale, and we also have Kentridge.
Let's do Meadowdale first. Ladies and gentlemen, Meadowdale High School.
We have a little dead air at the beginning here.
That's a big full band, and that's very tight, isn't it?
That's very
Yeah, as I was looking over all the entrants there today, I thought, man, somebody's got to do something by the doobie. So I was so glad to hear that, and great to hear it from a drummer's perspective. They use everybody in the drum line and not just somebody sitting back there on a drum set. So that was great.
Brad, you and I would have spent some time together back in the old days
Oh,
with
yeah.
headphones on, listening to the Doobies and Chicago.
Absolutely.
Yes, we're from the same era. Okay.
I think the whole band had mono when they played that too. Am I mistaken on that?
Gerard.
Courage.
Actually, the cut was
Courage.
in mono.
It was.
Which, by the way, a tribute to how good it sounded because it wasn't recorded with the same stereo mic as the others. Gerard, go
But
ahead.
it's also recorded a lot of echo. So, but what's interesting, it has a lot of depth to the sound, a lot of variety in the ensemble. So it actually sounds like a big organ.
Keep in mind, by the way, the 8 bands, these semifinals, will be re-recorded in a beautiful concert hall, not Benaroya, although we did actually make an inquiry. The Edmonds Performing Arts Center, have you been up there? That's
Yeah,
a
sure.
top-notch facility.
Wonderful spot, yeah.
All right, Don Bennett, your last word on Meadowdale.
The one we just heard.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Again, pretty traditional arrangement. Good choice of song. Very tight. Very dynamic. Very nice.
Finally, Kentridge High School. They are so tight. Actually, I'd like to get Luciana. Just point the camera. You're doing a little video. Point it at Gerard and have him conduct these guys. We'll put it on the web. All right, that's it. We got 5 seconds out of him before he said, all right, enough.
That's enough.
This could get out.
They don't need me.
This could be my YouTube disaster. Okay, boy, that's my favorite, by the way, and I know it's not the hardest
You're not
rock and
allowed,
song.
are you voting? Wait a
Hell
I
no,
don't have
he's
any
not
influence.
voting.
Is he allowed to do that?
No, sir, he's
I
not.
have no influence, but I just love that
Trying to
song, and
influence the judges.
I thought the arrangement was great. But you guys go ahead.
Yeah, that was good. Another tight arrangement. Boy, this is going to be very difficult. There's not a lot that's going to separate the greatest one of these from the least great. Boy, see how I...
Least
I love
great.
that. No, it's
least great. You
See
are
how
the
I avoided
kindest
saying
guy I've
words?
ever met.
It's the
You
it's
really
the
are.
football analogy.
Honey, that was least great.
On any given Sunday, any one of these bands could be the winner.
Yes.
That's very good stuff. All right, and Gerard, you would agree.
Yeah, I think it was fantastic. Also, it's a little more color in this. It wasn't all loud. It had a little more dynamics. Again, wonderful playing.
Yeah, and speaking of color, it's really entertaining because we didn't get a chance to hear the whole thing, but they go from what I would term soft rock to the Stones, so it's an arrangement that has great appeal.
All right. Brad McDavid, University of Washington, Gerard Schwarz, Seattle Symphony, Don Bennett Drum Studio. Thank you all for being our expert panel of judges. Believe me, we wanted not to be responsible at all for how this comes out. And you know what? I must say, because we chose the band directors to judge, it's clear that the solid players got through on this. And by the way, the ones that came in ninth on any given Sunday, on any given day, would deserve to be in the top 8, too. We had probably 10 or 15 more that could have been in the finals here. So it means we'll have fun with this contest for years to come. You guys ready to go and start the judging process?
We're ready.
Okay. Thank you very much.